Good morning, or evening, or in the middle of the night to those of you who's in the middle of the night. Depending on where you are on this planet, the time will be different. And I think we got a bit of a quiet stream going on this morning. So, welcome to the third stream on Twitch for me. I have still not become an expert on the Twitch settings, and Chad is still refusing to cooperate with me in the sense that it's still not sticking to my chat window. But here we are, and we are gonna go with it as it is, and we'll figure it out along the way. How is everyone? Good morning. Good morning, Ronco. How are you? Loyal as usual to these Saturday morning coffee streams. Do you have your coffee? I do. Let's see a second though, because I do think because of the sun outside today, it gets a little bit weird with the lighting. So if I play around with my filters, it shows one thing, and then I'll turn away and it'll be different because the lighting is so wonky. So, first things first, as you may know, on Tuesday, we forgot to go to the Shower of Anger. So that's on the very, very top of the agenda. The question, though, is which characters to bring. I think I'm going to bring the priest, and what I'm going to do first is, because I have hardly been online the last 24 hours, or I haven't been online the last 24 hours, so I got to turn some auctions around. So that's what we're going to do first. Then we're going to do the Shower of Anger, and then I just want to level my DK, honestly, because that's been a great time every single time I have done that, and particularly on stream. So that's the goal for today. Let's see if we can reach level 45. I have not sold what I really wanted to sell, which was the Shadowgast ring. No important... Oh, I did sell a ring, though. A green ring, I think it was. So, happy days. Monies. I just spent a lot on some Shadowgast arm guards wrists for my DK, because I've had Rage of the Frozen Champion, the legendary, on my ring for a while. And while that's fine, it's not optimal. It's not the best. I could do better. So I switched it over to the wrists, but that's expensive because you gotta buy the legendary item, right? And that's just always a bit of an investment. So I gotta earn some of this cash back. At least try to. So let's just put some stuff in the auction house first. I'm doing nice, and yes, I do have my coffee. Well, cheers and coffee then. Got breakfast. Breakfast coffee too. Went and got fresh bread from the bakery again today. Or bakeries. It's a bit of a stretch. I do want to say that though, because it's one of those supermarkets that also has bakery in it. It's the only option in this area if I want to reach it on foot. But they do have some decent sourdough rolls, and I grabbed a few of those. And I've got, some of you know that I've got a friend staying over this weekend. She's been banned to the living room while I do what needs to be done here on Twitch. Good morning, Gevalia. How are you? Thank you for joining this stream. I'm just very quickly as I can, without stalling, I'm gonna put some stuff on the auction house, and then it starts getting fun on this stream, because I don't know, this pumpkin thing, I don't know why I've been carrying it around for so long. I noticed it in my mains bags. I was cleaning up a little bit, or attempting to. Wow, that's a very expensive tiger's eye. You could buy it for 500 from me. You're lucky. I was cleaning out the bags and I found this fruit, and I was wondering, why is there a pumpkin in my bags? Why is it still in my bags? Why haven't I used it? Why am I carrying pumpkins around? Adapt. I couldn't tell you. I think it's because it drops. Oh, I can see that it drops from Sereth Mortis. Oh, we're gonna go to the shop again. It drops in Sereth Mortis for some of the mobs there. But it doesn't give you a particular buff or anything. It's not a food that you can use in the raids or in the mythic keys or anything. I was wondering to myself, why are you carrying this around? You never, ever on your DK find yourself in a situation where you gotta sit down and regain health. You don't. You might be in such a situation on your priest or on your hunter or something, but certainly not on your main. So I just set them over here and I try to sell them on the auction house, but who in their right mind would want to buy a pumpkin from the auction house when you can just go and farm it in Sereth Mortis? What do you need a pumpkin for anyway? Other than heal yourself up. You could just cook a banana beef pudding instead for nothing. The banished one. Who's the banished one? Did I banish someone? Did I talk about banish? No, yeah, my friend. Yeah, my friend has been banished. She's got plenty of entertainment though. One of the requirements, you can't come visit me unless I can stream on Saturday. I don't know if she can hear me. It would be pretty hilarious if she could. And I mean, live stream without actually turning on a PC. It's always a good thing. Yes. Yeah. She is today the banished one, at least for the time being, for a couple of hours. She's got... I've fed her, I've watered her. Made sure she's warm and comfortable though. So... And then Kat has decided to join the stream today. She was attempting to be on my lap earlier, but that's while I was fixing some stuff with the camera and setting up, and I needed to also go out and get some more coffee and some more water before we started. So she had to leave the chair and she found herself in the bed instead. She is such a champ. I took her to the vet a couple of days ago for the yearly checkup and yearly vaccine. And is always a little bit anxiety, not anxiety inducing, but it makes you a little bit nervous to go to the vet with a cat that's that old. She turns 19 tomorrow. Turns 19. And I walked in with my cat and the vet did ask several times, like, she's 19. Because she looks so good. And she got a lot of praise for how she looked and the condition she was in and her lips and her joints and her awareness, and it was just really good to hear that kind of praise from the vet. And we gave her a vaccine and a check, and apparently she's only got one of her canines left. She's lost 3 canines. Like, sweetie, you don't have any teeth. And the rest of her teeth, she's got, I don't know what that's called in English. Tooth stones is what they're called in Danish. She's got, where is this Shais? Oh, he is supposed to be here. She's got that in her, where's my sound? Can't hear a thing. She's got that in her teeth, but there's nothing wrong with her, but the flesh around her teeth in the mouth. She doesn't have an infection or anything, and she eats well and she drinks well and all that stuff. So there's nothing, no reason for her to have those teeth stones, whatever they're called, removed, because that does mean that they have to put her under, and that's just never a good idea for an old cat. You know, I would hate to go to the vet to have... Oh yeah, the gums. So the gums is the flesh stuff, which there's nothing wrong with. Which is why we're not gonna do anything about her teeth. It's a bit of a teeth cleaning procedure, but you have to put the cat under. But there is a chance that it can completely stop their sim system from functioning when they're an old cat. So we don't want to go there, and she's fine. She doesn't really need it. And again, I would hate to go to the vet to have her teeth fixed and then have her die because of the sleep medication kind of thing. That would just suck. Suck big time. So we're not doing that. And then she had some blood tests, so we can see how all her inner organs are doing, all like her kidney and her liver and her metabolism. And she had that taken. It was a bit of a the procedure is a little bit difficult to watch with the blood testing because they have to hold her. And that's never, as a cat mom, it's never fun to see your cat being held like firm in place like that while blood drains from the leg, you know. But it was good, and we got her numbers back, and they were absolutely amazing apparently for her age. So the vet just told me, whatever you're doing now, continue doing that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And it was just so nice. And I took her home afterwards, and we curled up together in bed because I'd actually called in sick the same day. I wasn't feeling good. And we just curled up in bed and slept and read books for almost the rest of the day. It was a good time. And I think she's fine. She usually hates me. After being to the vet, but not this time. I hope she stays healthy. Thank you. I hate when I have to hold my dog or cat while they drain their blood. Oh, you can? They would let you? They wouldn't, they didn't ask me if I wanted to, so they just had a vet nurse, and the vet take care of it. I brushed the teeth of my dogs. Yeah, we used to do that as well. For when we had a golden retriever in my family, we would brush his teeth. I've never been told, though, to brush the teeth of my cat. I've heard that some people do it, but I've never had a vet actually tell me or recommend me I do it, which is why I haven't, because I'd figured if they told me this would be a good idea, then it would be needed, kind of thing. I'm not really sure. Yeah, they let me because my vet has no nose at the moment. Ah, okay. Makes sense. But wasn't that nice, though, that you could get to do it yourself? I guess sometimes, I mean, there is a chance that they'll bite you or get angry, but there's also a really high possibility that they feel much safer in your arms than some random person that they've never met before, holding them really tight, you know, while they... Yeah. It was just... I wanted to be a vet when I was younger. I really, really wanted to be a vet because I love animals. But I could never be a vet because I could never operate. I could never take an animal's blood or something. It's just when I think about it, I get all, yeah, I cringe. I can't, can't have it. But I was watching this every second of it because it's my cat. It's my baby, you know. I've had her all my life. So actually, she's been with me 2/3 of my life. So the majority of my life she's been with me. It's gonna be the worst when she's not here anymore. I have a colleague who's got a few tattoos, and we were talking about tattoos yesterday, and he's got his cat's ear number tattooed. And when I saw that and heard that, it really made me want to do the same with my cat. You know? Can't decide if I prefer to hold it myself or have them held it, because I feel like I'm hurting them when I hold them down. Yeah, I know that feeling. Exactly. I don't think you're hurting them at all, but it's definitely uncomfortable for them, right? I mean, no animal wants to be held down or sort of be, they don't even want to be put into a box to be carried to the vet. So yeah, I always also feel bad about it. I'm sorry, I'm hurting you. I had a situation where my cat had a urinal infection and I had to give her all sorts of pills and she wouldn't eat them in her food because she could taste them. So I had to force feed them to her. Um, and that was also a lot of holding her in place. We wrapped her around in a towel and held on to her and then forced the pills into her mouth. And I felt so bad every single time. I could just see the hate in her eyes grow towards me. It just made me so sad. I'm sorry, honey. It's for the best. And the things you do for your children or your pets in this case. Anyway, that's done. She's good. We're good. I feel secure. I feel safe with her, and I feel safe about taking her to our summer house during summer as well because she got her vaccination. And I went up and got her some more arthritis pills to be sure I've stocked up on those. And then my friend and I got some fresh bread, and I got some facial cream that I needed. And then we went back and I had a nice breakfast, and now I'm here. And I'll be here for the next 2 hours just chilling and catching up on WoW. It's my only chance, my only excuse this weekend to catch up on WoW. So there might be some stuff like the Shard of Anger, the auction house. Maybe I'll just check in quickly on my main to see how they're holding up without me. But this weekend, the weekend event is doing 4 mythic keys, mythic plus keys, and you'll get a 265 plus item. Sepulchre of the First One's item. I really wanted to do that on as many characters as I can. So it's just the perfect weekend for me to be fully booked with everything. I can't just spam keys the weekend like I wanted to. So that's a bit of a let. It always happens. Couldn't we have pet battle weekend this weekend or PvP battle weekend this weekend? So I can do all my keys next weekend. And it's not even that bad this week with affixes. I don't think I can see it on this character. No, I can't. But we got volcanic and we've got bolstering and we've got tyrannical. So bolstering, no, bursting, sorry, not bolstering, bursting. And bursting isn't too bad. I mean, you just got to be careful with your AoE. And volcanic isn't bad at all. I think that, I mean, it feels like they've nerfed it into oblivion because I rarely ever notice these volcanoes going off underneath my feet. I don't know, maybe it's just a melee thing. And then tyrannical is just tyrannical. There's certain bosses like Margrave Stradama, and what's his face? It's not Putricide, but dude from the Necrotic Wake, the third boss, with the hooks, because if you don't get all the hooks on him during tyrannical and high keys, you're doomed. That's just it. It is what it is. You won't time it. So it can be merciless, but generally it's fine. And then of course you've got the runic. Is that called runic? No, it's called something else. The runes. Volcanic is barely an affix. Yeah, at this point, right? Okay, Shaw, do you have anything for me today? No. You just have a cash for me and a claw of anger. Nope. I guess I'll just take this quest. Never mind. And then we want to go back to... Oh, at least I got a transmog. We're going back to Stormwind. The fast way is Dalaran. Yeah, Volcanic is barely an affix, and then Necrotic has also been nerfed into the ground. It's a bit of a shame. I mean, Necrotic is a shame is a bit of a stretch, maybe. I never liked Necrotic. No one likes Necrotic, but And then something I think which is really nice is the bolstering that I mentioned, which has been nerfed. And I think that's really good because when we started with the affix, this expansion, it didn't go off. Like it just remained on the mobs that had been bolstered. And it just meant that if you had a pack, it would just keep rising and rising and rising. It would get to insanity and it would take forever to get a certain mob down. Now they've made it so that it drops off after a certain amount of time. So it's much more well balanced, I think, at this point. Alrighty. Let us log off. And I'm just gonna quickly log over, see if there's anything up on this character, and then it's a blood DK or the unholy DK. I wonder if I should do some dungeons today. It will be less talking, but I do need to get some practice on my blood DK. I remember having a huge pool and the mob got so bolstered that one tank that it tapped the tank through defensives. Yeah, it gets to be a lot sometimes. Raging as well. Raging, you gotta be really careful as a tank too. I'm also I am by your side again. Once again for combat training. I'm also here for skulls. These are complimentary goals. I'm also here for skulls. Zul'Drak. I love this guy. He also joins us in Korthia when we have to gather all those corpses to burn them off to summon the corpse fly. He's just a load of fun. And I'm still doing these mission tables because you know how raids and mythic keys just eat your consumables and your runes. Could consider getting that permanent rune you get in Seraph Mortis, but I do like these blue runes. Fish and cash. We'll get a fish and cash. I think once we get to the break, I'm gonna grab a bit of a blanket to put over my legs. We are well into spring, but there's one thing you should know about me. I am always cold. My feet and my toes are always cold. It's just we have to get into the middle of the summer and then I'll be hot. I like to be outside during the summer, but then I'll be outside for 15 minutes and I'll be overheated and I go back inside and then I'm cold. So there's a lot of both going inside and outside in time. It gets really hot outside. Okay, is there anything? Oh, I did sell some leg guards. Not mad about that. That's why you made a frosty cake. Maybe that is exactly why. It fits, you know? That's why I don't play a fire mage. Okay. Okay. Let us get back to Zul'Drak, where we're doing some quests at the moment. I just put this character back to Grizzly Hills to get some rested bonus. There we go. And then I'm going to get my blanket. Coffee refill time. Yeah, I don't have the coffee with me because I'm sharing the pot with my friend and I can't just take it in here. Take it away from her. So I will have my refill in half an hour. But that's fine. That forces me to drink this stuff before it goes cold. Okay. If I were to queue up and practice tanking, which dungeons do we have available at the moment at this level? The next is Utgard Keep. A lot of stuff. Fortress Souls. I want to give it a shot. You know, what's the worst thing that could happen? I think we've seen the worst. We've seen that mage in the Stormwind. Not. I want to call it Stratholme. It's not Stratholme. It's the stockade. It's the stockade. It's the stockade. We've had that mage in the stockade who told me my tanking sucked, and it doesn't really get worse than that now, does it? So. Oh, I'm supposed to go complete is that Dracuria? Dracura's tasks. I actually have a confession. I did do a bit of leveling on this character after we'd done some together, because it was just so much fun, and I had such an amazing morning leveling this character. It's so darn relaxing to just level here, and so much fun. And I'll put on like a stream or something next to me, and I'll play WoW, and it's just the best, and I can't wait to do it next weekend. Okay, I gotta put on my disguise as well before I go anywhere. So let's go here, and where's my necklace? There it is. Good morning, Imphilly. How are you? Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. What have you got for me? What do you mean I have to harvest blight crystals again? She goes to the Reliquary of Pain and use the Scepter of Empowerment on a servant of Drakuro. You're then to use his abilities to defeat Damuk. Ignorance. This be intolerable, Mon. My entire badge of blight be useless. Make my Scourge trolls stronger. Use them to kill Darthuk. Ooh. Okay. Can do. And I also gotta harvest some crystals for my allies to have some samples. So I guess, do I just... How exactly do you want me to harvest those crystals? Steal 5 harvested blight crystals. Steal 5 harvested. Is that upstairs then? Where could they be? Upstairs? Get that a shot. No. They're not upstairs because I can't get upstairs. Are they here then? How are you this Saturday? I am very well, thank you. I am a little bit tired because for some reason I didn't sleep well tonight. I'm not really sure why. Because I wonder if do I have to use... No, I can't. So I was sitting up watching June actually with my friend last night, and we sat up until about midnight. So I was very tired when I went to sleep, and then for some reason I couldn't really relax. I was just stressed in bed. It was really odd. And I had a bit of heat rushes, and so I had to open the window, and it was just a whole mess. I'm trying to figure out zero tolerance exactly. On a servant of Drakuru. That's Dalmuk. That I have to slay a servant. Oh, one of these. Okay, got it. So yeah, but other than being a bit sleepy today, I'm actually good. I was thinking that maybe my body was trying to sort of push out the last bit of virus or some or bug that is in my body at the moment. Okay, so I have to. Okay, interesting. So I just gotta use these abilities to slay him then. Cool. I can do that. And my friend is here, and my cat is doing well. She performed to a T at the vet's place, so yeah, I'm in a good mood. How are you? I hope you had a good week. Okay, done with that. Now I gotta find those gosh darn crystals. Where could they be? Looks like it's supposed to be down here. How? Where do the crystals go? Can't click them. Maybe afterwards? Maybe after the task? I'll have a look. They're probably lying in a basket somewhere that I can't see. I had a really good Friday. Found a Void Talon portal, so that made me happy. Oh, wow! That's incredibly lucky. Congratulations. So good to hear that someone got it and found a portal, because that's near impossible. Okay, Drakuru, please tell me where you keep these crystals, because I can't find them. Can you please tell me where they are so I can steal them? Okay, they're going upstairs. I should be able to go upstairs too. Let me up. Where you keep the crystals, do you know? No. Oh, here we are. A crate. I probably shouldn't be seen stealing these crystals, so off you go, shoo. No, don't come back. Thanks, I think it's my 4th portal now. So I'm raking up those numbers. Oh, does that mean you don't get the egg from the portal directly? I thought you went into the portal and you had a guarantee of an egg. Or did I misunderstand? Did you not get it in time? Maybe? Okay, that was 3. And then... Don't mind me, Drakuru. I'm just picking up crates. Need 2 more crates. So they are in crates. Not in baskets. There's one crate. And... yeah, there's one. Got it. Super. I do have the mount, but I'm just sharing it on Discord. Oh. Yeah. That's what we were talking about. There truly are good people in this world. It's incredible. I wonder, it must be one of the rarest mounts in the game, because those portals are rare, and then there's only one person who can click the egg. It's an awful system. It's a harmless little goal. Yeah, I'm just checking stuff. Don't mind me. I'm not going over here. That's not what I was supposed to do. Okay, I think I just need to jump into these dungeons. Or maybe I should just wait and then practice tanking once I get to Shadowlands. Because the worst thing about tanking is that you expect it to know where to go. And I don't actually always know where to go. There's so many dungeons to remember where to go in. Especially the old ones. Okay. Here you go. Fascinating. I want you to perform another task, and then you are to use the explosive charges and 5 scourge wagons at the Reliquary of Pain. I hate... The only thing I dislike about these quests is that you have to go back and forth every single time. You have to go all the way back to Stefan, and then report to the Kuru, and then go all the way back to Stefan, and then back to the Kuru. So it's a lot of traveling time in between. It's one quest at a time. Could have given me a little bit of a summoning stone or something so I could summon a visage of him. Or teleport to his camp. Man, I forgot my eye drops this morning. My allergy eye drops before going out to fetch the bread. And I very much regret it. Because I could feel it. This is a scourge wagon. This is a scourge wagon. Let me destroy it. What do you mean? If this isn't a scourge wagon, what's a scourge wagon? Is this a scourge wagon? That's a scourge wagon. Awesome. Okay, the scourge wagon don't have stuff behind us. Another one over here. And choo. Gotta. Did it work? I think it worked, yeah. It worked. So yep, note to self and anyone else out there who's affected by allergies in your eyes, don't forget them before you go out for breakfast. Because it'll bite you in the butt afterwards. You won't feel very good. I wonder if I should have used my choker to this. Because wouldn't have to kill these guys off. Maybe. Kari offerings. Do I need those for anything? Otherwise, what else has happened in my life? What's all these blight guards coming from? I wonder if there's anything... I mean, I did some raiding on Wednesday. It went all right. We had a bit of a stand-in tank, so there was a bit of him having to learn the ropes before, and we had a few wipes that we usually don't really have, and it meant that we didn't... I had really been looking forward to taking down Halandras on heroic, because every time we've done it otherwise, I've had to leave before we got to him, before we took him down. So I've been looking forward to it, and then we didn't actually make it to him. We just made it to him. So we killed the first boss, we killed Skullx, we killed Cymox, we killed Dozen, how you pronounce it, and we killed the Pantheon. We made it to Halandras, we didn't. It'd be time we start on march to Gondrak. Be time for me to return Yaluz and the trolls. Take the scepter and go command my abominations. Bring them to the Drakari army and kill them all. When the chieftains come, my pet Shale Wing, gonna snatch him up and bring him here to me. Okay, so I have to use it Scepter of Command on bloated abominations, and then use their abilities at the Frigid Breach to kill 60 Drakari Skull Crushers and lure out 3 Drakari Chieftains. Okay, got it. Candrew. Don't worry, I didn't take my allergy pills on Wednesday and I was just tearing up all day at work trying to breathe and not itch my eyes. It's so bad. I hate the fact that something natural, like a plant, can affect you so much. It's just, it's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna use the choker and I'm gonna take one of these abominations. I hate allergies. That sausage is her official name. You call her that too? I thought it was just my, not my guildies, but the guild that I raid with. I called her that. Okay, what is this? Flatulate. Knock down nearby Drakari and inflict damage on enemy every 1 second. Burst at the seams. Ah, okay. Okay, got it. Let's just go in here. Attack. Run! Abomination. This is gonna take a while. I do like these quests, but it just takes such a long time. Oh dear. Okay, go attack him, and then go attack him afterwards. I think everyone calls her that at this point. Why? Where does it come from? Who came up with it? That's what I want to know. Okay, let's gather them up. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh man, this is gonna take such a long time. There are certainly things that the game is doing better at this point. Especially with quests like this, where you've got the... I don't like the vehicle quests, but I do admit that it's advantageous to this. Bloody system. I am yet to get Chieftain out. Anyway, the sausage isn't really a bad boss at all. You just gotta have the DPS for it, and you gotta stay on top of the ads. It is not a fun time if you don't stay on top of the ads and they spread goo everywhere. We've worked a few times on that, not in this group, but I do raid with 2 different groups, and one of them, it's been quite something. Oh no, it's got a burst. Ugh, not even a third of the way. Man. Come here, you. I wonder if I could... There's a way to do this faster. Am I doing this wrong? I have to go back every single time and get a minion. I just knock him down more. Boom. Okay. Okay, what a chieftain lord. Okay, that was 1 chieftain. Okay. We got this. 1 out of 3. And we need another abomination. abomination. Back with the choker. I'm also wondering why the choker isn't showing up over here. What is with these quests anyway? I like Zul'Drak, but I don't think I'll be questing in Zul'Drak when I play Classic Wrath. This if it takes so long now, think about how long it takes. Classic. Okay, let's get the last guy. And then explode. Oh, we're there. So, did anything interesting happen to you guys this week? Anything remarkable? I wonder if I've got anything remarkable that happened to me this week. Remarkable. Well, I took a day off, not a day off per se, but I took a sick day. That's pretty remarkable. And I felt horrible about it, but I did anyway, and I think it did me really good. What else there? Well, there was the vet visit, which was pretty remarkable, I'd say, in a good way. Oh, and I was thinking the other day after doing a few keys on my druid, whether I should make that one my first alt, so to speak. Right now, it's my demon hunter. Let's see if we can get this guy to and explode. There we go. No, no, not me. I wonder if it's just faster to kill them like this. Might just be. Oh, it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. Of course it has to be with the abominations. Because nothing in life is simple, now is it? Can't be easy. We don't want to get the abomination that's half dead already. Oh, I'm not impatient. You are. I think nothing remarkable happened so far this week. Okay, well, that's fine too. I think, of course, you can have something remarkably good happen, which can make a week very, very good. But if something remarkable that's not good happens, that's not good. Why am I in combat? Get him. Get him, get him. Get these dudes too. Okay. 20 more. Oh, I got another chieftain. Awesome. One more. One more to go. What? There's part of me that just wants to abandon this and go, well, Zul'Drak, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm gonna leave this place and go elsewhere. But there's also part of me that's thinking, now I'm stubborn. Now I want to do this. Now I want to get rid of these and see how far I can take my relationship with the Drakuru before he realizes I'm no good. I mean, yes, I can gather up this time. Boom. 6 or so I get at a time. I was at work interview for sous chef. Oh wow. I will echo Vanko there. How did that go? No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I'm gonna oh, damn it. What kind of restaurant was it that you applied for? French food? Italian food? Japanese food? Cafe food? American food? I think good, but you never know. Yeah, you don't. It's funny sometimes with job interviews because the ones where you think it goes well, you don't get it. And then sometimes you think you've gone into a job interview and you've just ruined everything. And it's actually fine. It's actually good. and you might get the offer. It's odd. Well, it's odd. Same with exams sometimes. Okay, well, I'll just explode this one. No! Get off me! Get off me! Well, I'll just bring him over here, see if I can. Hopefully he won't. Oh, he will. Oh, well. Fine. I should do some dungeons. I should definitely do some dungeons. Let me queue up for some dungeons after this. No, just really homemade Swedish food. Cooking for 350 people. Oh, that's not bad at all. Homemade Swedish food. Cook Swedish food. Okay, let me just queue up for a dungeon. Let's just give it a shot. And I don't want to apply for lead because someone else can lead me, and I will just make him attack me, and then someone else can help me if I'm going the wrong way as a tank. Alright, we need 9 more Drakari Soul Crushers. Of course there's a dungeon ready. Well, I can't go dungeon right now. I have to just do some stuff on this abomination. Why? How many can we gather up? How many can we gather up? Ooh, one more. Okay, I'm gonna focus now, so I'll be a little bit quiet probably. Okay, I am in blood spec. I have an unspent talent points. I'll just get whatever. And is there anything icebound fortitude I don't have? Troll undead, disadvance. Raise ally. Okie dokie. The warrior is tanking pretty well, so okay, let's see here. I can't remember my spells at all. So that's offensive. That's blood oil. Okay. Great. Great tanking. Awesome tanking. I can't figure out if I'm incredibly squishy or that was just a little bit too rushed on my part. Okay, let me focus a little bit here. There we go. There we go. Okay, I just gotta focus a little bit. I think as soon as I get a little bit more into this, I can start talking more, but I feel a little bit of a... Still, I'm not used enough to tanking that I still get nervous when I'm supposed um, to tank. So I don't practice it that much. Alrighty. Luckily, I know this dungeon quite well at this point. See if we can sneak past. Oh yeah. You just MDI tank right there. Nah. Hey, how's the stream going? Oh, it's going well. We have a bit of a quiet morning. I decided I best get some tank practice going, even if it makes me nervous. There is a reason why I made a blood DK, because I wanted to try tanking on a blood DK. And if I don't tank on it, well, what was the purpose of it all? So finally it manned up and queued up for a dungeon, and it popped immediately, and I went into the dungeon and I died. So great start overall, to be completely honest. It's going better now. We haven't died since, so lesson learned. I do have a bit of an impatient warrior though. He's a good tank though. He should tank for me. I can just sit back and holy spec and then let him take care of things. And I gotta be better at popping defensive cooldowns. Gotta learn that rotation a little bit. I wonder if I should put it down here somewhere, because I do have demon spikes on my Vengeance Demon Hunter down here. Some of the defensive abilities. Okay, is everybody here? No, we're missing the warrior. Don't pull when the warrior's not here. Jesus. Okay, fine. I do miss these blood princes quite a bit. Why is it that we never got San Lane? Just asking. If we don't get dog rangers and there's no dog rangers in sight, I might start asking for Sen Lane again, you know? So Blizzard, you better bring us dog rangers, otherwise I'm going to start asking for these ones. Alrighty. Next, this way. We got Autumn using 100% of her brain capacity focusing on tanking. Isn't that amazing, though? Got me using more of my brain capacity. I'm usually just chilling on these Saturday morning streams, but you... Well, I mean, I made the decision myself that I should man up and start tanking. So some more. Think tanking is easy, all you do is tank. Well, that's why you think it's easy, because all you do is tank. If not all you do is tank, then it's not easy. All I do is DPS and heal on occasion. I do tank in raids once a week or so, and I do try to practice a little bit more tanking in keys. I mean, my demon hunts are supposed to be my main ult, if that makes sense. But it's just comparing how often I DPS to how often I tank. It's just I DPS all the time. It's become second nature to me to play that Frosty K. It's so much in the fingers now, the timings, the sounds, everything. So I think we're skipping a boss apparently. I don't mind. Lead the way, fellas. And I'll take the damage. Let's take one at a time with these. Don't pull more, please. Be nice. Alrighty, let's go. Let's do this. I'm so happy I've done this dungeon so many times. So many times. I wonder, actually, if I think about it, the expansion I've done the most dungeons in, whether that's Wrath. Ow. That actually really hurts. Someone kick that for me, please. You know, my damage isn't bad, though. That's fun. Alrighty. Thanks, guys. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We had a bit of a bumpy start, but other than that, good. Good, 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 good. Let's leave. And then see how big of an enemy pack we've gotten ourselves into. Big. Relatively big. Okay, that guy goes a few levels. Not mad about that. Just the middle of this. We needed 3 more, so that's not too bad. We can finally be done with this quest. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay, there we go. Chokra. Ooh, I got a satchel stuff. A belt. Got a lot of stuff I gotta equip. Braces. Yes. Need that. Salvage goods. Ooh, a rune braid. Rune braid. That's actually not a bad appearance, all things considered. Okay. Come here, my little bloated abomination pal. Let's go kill off some trolls. And not here because there's only 2. Here. Go. Run. Run. As fast as you can. And boom. And we should get the last chieftain. Yeah. Boom. Done. Nightmare is over. Now we're just gotta go blow up another one of these wagons, and we should be good. We should be stellar. Let me just put on the choker. I'm in combat. Of course I'm in combat. WoW is the only MMO where I play all roles. Now that you mentioned it, I think it might be the same for me. I didn't used to play all roles. I used to stay so far away from healing and tanking, as far away as I could. Healing because I thought it wasn't fun. I thought I wouldn't find it fun. And tanking because I just do think it's really intimidating to tank because people expect you to know where you're going. They expect you to stay alive. They expect you to keep others alive in the sense that, not the same as a healer, but mitigating the damage to you, getting all the mobs there. They expect you to, especially in Mythic Keys, keep tabs on the percentage that you're doing, the route, the timings, all that stuff. It's a lot of responsibility, whereas DPS, you're just expected to do DPS as hard as you can. Do kicks. For goodness sake, do kicks. And do explosives, if there's explosives that week. Here you go. We done it, mon. Be time to celebrate. Reveal my master plan, and you'll be seeing how we're gonna sweep through the swarms of Drakari trolls to make our rightful place in the great palace of Zul'Drak. Take this scepter, be a token of my trust. With it, you'll be able to access my upper chamber and witness for yourself our secret weapon. Okay, let's go and witness the secret weapon. I wonder if he's gonna see through me at any point. Or when it's... I think I've done this quest so many times. Ooh, who this? It's not a Senlina, is it? Malmortis. So you are not the secret weapon then? We got Evokers in another allied race next expansion. We gotta wait 2 expansions for another class. I don't necessarily need Dark Rangers to be a class on its own if we just get like class skins or just customization options so I can pretend I'm a Dark Ranger. It would be so easy. It was so easy to satisfy such a big part of the player base if you just gave us red eyes, pale skin, black hoods, you know. Make him look gothy and edgy. Because we don't have enough of that. I used to stay away from DPS. I used to think it's boring, but now I actually kind of like it. If you just, I mean, you still have to be active. You still gotta do those kicks and you gotta help the tank get some of the mobs together and use slows, use everything in your arsenal basically. Use everything that you learn in the mage tower. Also as a healer, you don't just heal, you're also not expected to, but in higher keys, it's nice if you can also DPS, if you can also take care of explosives, you could also kick spells, if you can gather mobs up, and for instance, a druid using vortex and using typhoon, all that stuff is really, really useful for the rest of the group. So you're doing more than just DPSing or tanking or healing. It's not as clear cut anymore. So what's going on here? I'm better at DPS as a healer than a DPS class sometimes. Is that because you're a shaman by any chance? Because shamans are dumb at the moment. I get angry every time I see a restoration shaman just because I'm super jealous that I don't deal as much damage as they do, even if I try on my druid. Possible. Soon the master will grant them the dark gift, making them fit to serve the Lich King for eternity. Oh, nice. Why are you a skeleton, though? Was that the master plan? So it's been invaluable to fill in the master's plan, may forever grow in power. Am I done? Or did I leave ahead of the tour? No, don't tell me I left ahead of time. No, I gotta do it again. Can I run ahead of him? I'm a moron. I stepped onto the platform too fast. I'm too impatient. I'm following you. I'm following you. I'm watching. I'm going. I can see everything. Oh man, I thought I was a bit of a patient person, but I guess not. Not at this level. Okay, I'll just hang out over here by the blight crystals and you take your time over there. So, last stream we were supposed to do some Imber Court, right? That was the plan before I got distracted with dredging up a butler. And I went back after Noble Garden. It was ridiculous. And did some Imber Court stuff. There's a lot of preparation to be done for the Imber Court. You got to get your guests. You got to get your snacks. You got to get your entertainment. You got to actually go invite them and make sure that they don't have any other plans. Are you coming or are you just waiting for me? So I finally went and did that. It was actually kind of fun. I actually had a good time. I swear to God, if he's just hanging out here. Oh, I shall be very tired indeed. Where is he gone? I shall be patient now. So just was a balanced team thought making Resto Shaman's lava burst do more damage than Elemental Shaman's lava burst. Kinda also makes it easy for me. So you are a Resto Shaman then. It's weird. Like, why would you do that? Why would you overpower Resto Shamans to that level? Is especially in PvP, it makes no sense. You can hardly take down a Resto Shaman. It's just, I'm bitter. I'm just letting you know I'm bitter. And they talked about buffing Resto Druids, Moonfire, and is it Sunfire too? Definitely Moonfire, and then Solar Bolt or whatever it's Yellow Bolt. And I can't feel that they did. It doesn't feel like it deals more damage, to be completely honest with you. I'm still falling majorly behind Resto Shamans. No one can compare to them. I would queue up for another dungeon, but now I want to be absolutely sure that I finish this tour properly. Okay, Malmortis, do you think we could walk a bit faster here? Just, you know, work up a sweat a little bit. No, that's why I couldn't. Maybe this is where he went. I could find him afterwards. I don't know. It's nice to have a Resto Shaman on your team in PvP, though. I gotta say. I should start doing a bit more PvP. I haven't actually started that this season because I was very focused on getting the Keystone Master achievement. But getting some percentages worked up for a Vicious Saddle again would be nice. And the frog is fine. It's a fine mount. I wouldn't mind getting it. And I did talk a little bit about my with my PvP partner that we should try shuffling a little bit around the classes, see how it is, except or how it feels outside our main classes. So not just DK and Hunter, but also try, say I've got my Demon Hunter and my Resto Druid, would be fun to give that a try. Also means more transmog. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna step on the platform now. Just gonna stand right here beside you, in front of you, and wait. If I ever grow in power. Dot, 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 dot. So I just needed the farewell. Is that it? Just because I didn't get the farewell? No. It reminds me of the Cars movie where what's he called? Maters? Or what's his name in English? The big brown rusty car. How he feels bad until he can say goodbye to McQueen. And he goes, goodbye. Okay, there. Now I feel better. So that's kind of disclosure. Alrighty. We done. Thank you for that, Drakuru. Now I'm gonna go back and report everything, and then I'll take a short break. Refill my coffee, because that is very, very empty right now. If Resto Shaman DPS is too much, then a Blood DK doing 20k single target damage has been an overkill too. I completely agree. We have a Blood DK tank in our raid group, and after he got the Jailer's weapon, I have to really step up my game to beat him in DPS and single target. It's ridiculous. It's cool. And I mean, it's one of the reasons why I want to go play Blood DK as well, because it's awesome. So, but it does make you slightly angry as a DPS. Like, but I lose my purpose. Why am I here? I can't do anything but DPS, but I get out DPS'd by the healers and the tanks everywhere. What's going on? But since it's one of my raid tanks, I do not mind. Exactly. Okay. Now, let's look at that scepter. The time has come to end the charade. As valuable as your information has been, we must bring the crew down and bring his project to an end before his freaks are unleashed. We've modified your scepter for the job. The time is right. You'll be able to use it under Kuru's blight bloods and turn them against him. It's your only chance of defeating him. Fight well. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, there's another. Is that another quest? Looks like it was no quest. Okay. Well, I will get up real quick, refill my coffee, be back with you guys. So, sit tight. There we go. Sound is back. I am back. More coffee. Got my glasses in case my eyes get tired. And I will now queue up for another dungeon because that was actually fun once I manned up and became a tank in reality. Just have a group of 4 blood DKs and a shaman heal for the case of extra healing needed. It's easy keys. Indeed it is. You're unkillable. You've got the DPS. You've got the healing. You've got extra DPS. Nothing can go wrong. Imagine during the slime soap and the blood DK. That's gotta be fun. Okay, all the way back again. Dracuro's skull. I did. Stefan, I think we won't be able to do this. I don't think we'll be able to take him on. I think he's too powerful. To be completely honest with you. Just putting that out there. I actually look forward to do some Shadowlands on this character. Look forward to gearing it up, and I would really like to get my hands on the Jailer's weapon, because that's a really good weapon for blood DKs and unholy DKs. Okay. I think I'm ready this time. Isn't that amazing? Praise on death, increasing maximum health, increasing all healing. Okay, I'll just use these stuff for several purposes. Let's see if I can get sneak past. Oh, goody, 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 goody. Oh, I remember the fight for these weapons when you're in here as a group. Getting it. Okay, do we have the healer with us? We're missing someone, that's for sure. Okay, they're coming. Fine. Okay. Let me just pick up these weapons as well. That means I'll be done fast, and we can get back to business. Hey, how's it going? Hey ho. Well, hello, hey ho. What's up? There we go. Now I'm done. No more stopping for me. Alrighty. Yeah, I thought so. One of these was going to come down. I remember this one as well. I actually really, really like the Wrath dungeons. They're so much fun. Thank you so much for convincing me to do this. Didn't take much convincing. Because this is so much fun. Empiric Blood is one of my favorite skills on Blood DK. Really? I mean, it's really useful. It's a little bit far out, actually, in terms of the placement of the ability. I gotta figure out my action bars a little bit, I think, once I start doing some more high-level content. Is it? I mean, these old dungeons are quite forgiving. Should you mess up with stuff? Oh, hang on a second. I came into this dungeon. Someone had left. I only just now realized we haven't killed any of these dudes. Oh, I'm sorry. Did your guy's tank abandon you, or did you kick him? Could have been a kick. He could have. Oopsie daisy. That one. You gotta be revived. What up, my G? I don't know. It felt like it was staring at me. He is dealing a lot of damage. Ow. Gonna... Don't know why he's dealing so much damage. There we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Hold on a second. Teleport out. No, 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 no. I was supposed to teleport out the dungeon back in. Damn it. Well, fingers crossed I'll get back into that dungeon or I'll just fly there or something. Blight Blood Troll under my control. Blight Blood Troll. Was that one of these guys? No. Oh, it's one of the big ones, isn't it? It's one of the big ones. It's not one of the big ones. Oh no, not the Halls of Lightning. Watch me die 3 times in here. In some normal Shadowlands dungeon, I was able to keep myself alive with a boiled dot and vampiric blood. Damn. I feel a little bit squishy, but I think I just gotta get used to the rotation a little bit more. Maybe I should put this down here. And this one down here. Because I do think there's a lot of room for improvement for me on the DK. Just take this dude out. We don't want that entire group. That would be a dum-dum. So let me wait a little bit. I also could be better at kiting, to be completely honest with you. I'm the type of player that just wants to go head first into things, and then I'll use my defensives, but I'll stay in the face of my enemies. Not leave their faces. No running for me. Get these dudes in. The group comes. Oh, they're walking on. Fine, good. Okie Everyone good? Come on! Running from me. Okay, he's coming back. Not really sure. Let's just take this guy. Oh, bullocks. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Yeah. That was a little bit... That's why you shouldn't pull as DPS. He's not really a challenge now, is he? Ring. Yes, thank you. Cornets, thank you. I'm soon above the level 44, aren't I? Start using all this stuff in my legendaries. Hello, good Saturday. I have to go, but I have an awesome stream. Thank you, George. Thank you so much for touching down here as well, even though you've got a busy day. I hope you have an amazing day too. A nice night. Nice night, nice day. Okay, let's just take care of these dudes to be safe. Is this the one with Loki? Or Loken? Loken. Yes, it is. Because I don't like him. on here? Okie dokie, everyone's here. We are good to go. I shall also use this one more. Rune tab. I think I should actually move that here instead. Because you want to use that as much as you can. Come here. Ah, don't know if they will. Actually, yeah. Rune tab. We want more of. Let's put that there. Next to Deathstrike. Look, look, look. Crazy, crazy. Okay. There we go. Here's one. There you. And you. Yeah, I think that rune tab is gonna help so much with the damage taken, so I don't feel as soft. That might be the main clue, actually, in my... Oh dear. Okie dokie. No, guys. I swear to God. Why are people so impatient? Am I a slow tank? I might be. I'm a newbie blood DK. Give me a break. Okay. I think we have got all that we needed. I actually... So I was a little bit worried to begin with when they mentioned that we'd get the possibility or the chance of making a new UI for Dragonflight. But now I think it might actually be a good idea because I have to look up into the corner of my screen every single time. And it takes time to actually look up in the corner all the time. I would like to have my health bar more clear here. I know that... What are we sacrificing? Do we... What was I saying? What was I talking about? I get distracted with this ritual of doom that the warlock wanted to do. What I was talking about. It's completely gone. Health bar. Yeah, thank you. Health bar. Because I do have my weak aura. But it's just... It's not cutting it for me. I tend to ignore it. Ow, 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 ow. Why am I taking so much damage? Was hurtful. Oh, I know this whole way. I know this whole way way too well. Okay, fine. Let's go. Might as well get this over with. If people don't die here, then it's a blooming miracle. Do you want both of these? I guess you do. Oh, okay, they're not too bad. They look bad, but they're actually not that bad. Jokey, then these three. Alrighty. So far, so good. Hello there, Autumn Stream. Hello, Fuse, or Fuse, or Fuse. How do you pronounce it? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Twitch. Don't know if you ever hung out over on YouTube, but I appreciate you being here. It's always been talking a lot about trying out Twitch, and it's always a bit of a risk moving, in terms of, well, do people notice? Ow, 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 ow. Okay, okay, okay. I said it was a miracle if I didn't die. Let's see. Fuse then. Are you gonna? Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Stand close to boss, eh? Okay, I'll stand close to the boss. I can ramp up. Okay, I think that was what I was supposed to do. Let me just erase this guy. I don't have it. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna die. You got him. There we go. I think you can right click and move it close to the middle. I could probably, but I can't. I would love to do more, but I can't. There is no time for it. So I could probably. The thing is, I have this tendency to completely ignore something. It's gonna take a bit of getting used to, I think, if I do it. Okay, let me just turn the quests in. It's been fun. I have to go. I will be streaming here later today if you want to hang out. Thank you so much for coming. I've been following you on YouTube and was just thinking, isn't Autumn normally streaming Saturdays? Thank you for making your way here then. I am normally streaming on Saturdays and I will continue to do so. I have also started streaming on Tuesdays if you are interested in joining those streams. Versatility, yes. There we go. So yeah, there's been a bit of adjustment after I got my new job, but I think I'm finding a bit of a balance, and let's just equip a new weapon, shall we? New shoulders. This means I have to transmog stuff. But I think I've figured out that no, thank you. That crit haste. Do I need more haste? Do I need more crit? No, I don't need more haste. Figured out that Tuesday is a good day because that means I can relax on Mondays and sort of just get started on the week, and on Wednesdays I can go for a run and stuff. And there's a nice sort of gap or day gap between Saturdays and Tuesdays, and then Tuesdays and Saturdays. So we're trying that out. So there's 2 streams a week on Twitch, Saturdays and Tuesdays. We've only tried it for 1 week for having those both streams, but it's going pretty well, I think. This is not good. I'm being attacked from everywhere by ghouls. I gotta get my choker on. Okay, there we go. And there it is. And talent points. Unholy Pact, Defile, Pestilence. Oh, I do like Defile. While you remain within Defile, your Scourge Strike will hit 4 enemies near the target. Dark Transformation creates an unholy pact between you and your pet, igniting flaming chains that deal 865 shadow damage. I think that's also really good. Pestilence. They all sound really good. Thank you. Thank you very much for the artifact weapon videos, helped a lot. Well, you're very welcome, Flex8. Thank you for joining the stream today. Have you heard that every race can be rogue, priest, and mage in 10.0? Yeah, I have. You know, I think they missed that one. I think they missed the warlocks. I still want my night elves to be warlocks. Why can't I have a... I'm gonna go with... enemies between me and my pet. Scourge Strike will hit 4 enemies near the target. That's pretty darn useful. I'm gonna go with the file. And I will put it... where to put it? Oh, it was instead of Death and Decay. I'll go with that. I'll just roll with it. Okay. So we got the choker on. Now we're gonna go find one of those trolls. Unholy Pact is very strong. Yeah, I heard it is. Well, I might just switch it over then afterwards. Is there any trolls around here? I can gods. I thought it was the big dudes, maybe not. I don't know. A blight blood troll under my control. Blight blood troll. Are they downstairs then? Warlocks 2 would be amazing. Gonna be interesting seeing the Tauren rogues. I agree. That's quite something, isn't it? Have you ever heard of a Tauren rogue though? Servant of Drakuro. Abominations. What trolls are you talking about? Servant of Drakuro. Damuk. What trolls are you talking about? Blight blood troll. Who? These quests, I swear. Invisible, the Tauren Rogue. Oh, I so hope someone has taken that name. Please. Not this dude. Surely. No. Invalid target. Someone did. Good. Good. Not here. Any trolls around? Hello? Ooh. There's one here. What about these? No, that's just captured thingamabobs. I'm very confused. I'm really confused. Where are these trolls? Have I missed something? Album information, blah blah blah. We modified your sept so when the time is right, we'll be able to use it under Dracuro's Blight Bloods. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to tell Dracuro that I'm ready to go on our mission or whatever. Yeah, I was. I'm ready to accompany you. Awesome. Okay. When the time is right. I wanted to reserve it on Stormscale and was taken. That'd be so much fun. Oh no, my disguise. Why now? No. Am I supposed to? Is this on purpose? Maybe it is. Okay. My destiny. Oh, a tiny little Lich King. Hello. He's tiny. Oh, well, he's not tiny in comparison to my character, but he's tiny. It's the tiniest Lich King I've ever seen. Is it actually the Lich King? Or did... Oh. He killed him. Didn't think that would happen. I thought he was in a dungeon or something. I would watch a comparison video between the jailer and the Lich King as a villain. The interesting thing about the Lich King, about Arthur's, is that he participates so much in the quests that you're doing throughout Icecrown. He's always there in the quests. He's actually having an influence on Dokura's last wish. He's not just some obscure villain out there, and he's not just evil. He's actually got a bit of personality in him. Like, he's a sadistic monster, but that's also a personality, I guess. Counts for something. I, by the way, was thinking, since I planted all those flowers last weekend, I'm gonna keep you guys updated on one of my flowers. It's a hydrogenia? Hydrogenia? Hydrangea. Hortensia. Hydrangea? How do you pronounce that even in English? Anyway, it's one of those. And it's stated that it's supposed to become blue, but you never know because it depends on the soil and the balance, the PO balance in it. Okay, it is called Hortensia. Okay, awesome. It's a Hortensia. Okie dokie. There we go. Dodge critical strike. I'll take it. Oh, I won't take it. I'll keep this one. But I do want to do some transmog because now I will look weird. I still can't wear this set. I would like to wear that soon. I guess when I get to Shadowlands, I can. And this one would be also cool. I'll just wear what I wore before the Nighthold set. Apply. And I am afraid we got to level 45. That's not what I was afraid of. But we got to level 45. Look at that. And I just want to fly over to Grizzly Hills again to get that get the rested bonus. Let me just go over all this stuff. Nope. 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 No, I don't know why Pawn is telling me that that's an upgrade when it isn't. Strength. I do want more strength. Is that a weapon? It is. The Nox. Okay, there we go. And nope. Nope. I could have sold some of this, I guess. Didn't even look into it. And there. And there. And now I've got to transmog that stuff again. Now I look weird again. There we go. And then we fly over, and I hope it won't take too long, hopefully. What race is your DK Blood Elf? No, it's a Void Elf, actually, because I do have a Frost DK, which is a Blood Elf, but I play Alliance mainly, because my guild and my friends play Alliance. So it's a Blood Elf. I made it as a bit of a copy of my Blood Elf one, because I missed it. I missed playing it, and I did want to. My main Death Knight used to be Unholy, and I really enjoyed playing that, but I switched to Frost because it was familiar and I wasn't dealing enough damage as Holy once the expansion started. I just I wasn't very good at it, I guess. But it was a lot of fun, but I switched anyway. And then I missed playing Unholy. I just think DK is so much fun. So I miss playing Unholy, and I made this character because I also missed the look of a blood elf. And even if you're a void elf, if you're a DK, you'd still look kind of the same. So that's why. And I'm having such a good time with it. I can't wait to bring it into Shadowlands. We've got 3 levels left. I'll see if I can wait for stream to get there. Otherwise, you might see me in Shadowlands next time. It's already 1 p.m. Yeah, it is. It is. So I've set up a goal actually for this channel at this moment. I don't think it's showing in the stream. I think I probably have to do something about that, to some kind of overlay, but the goal is to get to 90 followers here on Twitch. If I get there, I am one step closer to becoming an affiliate, and I think that, as far as I know, it unlocks a lot more features. It unlocks subscriptions, it unlocks emotes, all kind of really cool features, and we're quite close. We're at 78 followers, which is amazing considering I only just started permanently streaming to Twitch. So I really appreciate that some people just follow me over here regardless. It's a great help. I really look forward to expanding this channel and see where it's gonna go. How long are you streaming today? I'm actually ending right now, so I don't know where I went to. Oh yeah, because I wanted to change this to Unholy Pact instead. There we go, and we'll try that out. It is actually that time of the day for me. Oh, hang on a second. I gotta just I got a message and I don't want to be rude. So that's a little bit. There we go. Don't like leaving that. All right, so we're done for today. As always, I had an amazing time, and I'm happy to see even more of you finding your way over to Twitch in this channel, and I'm just so glad you're here. Honestly, I have a blast, and it's just cozy, and I love talking to you guys. So I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you again on Tuesday at 5:15 p.m. I'm giving myself 15 minutes in case the bus doesn't arrive, in case the bus is delayed, in case I need to eat a little bit before the stream starts, and it's a good timing. So I'll be here 5:15 EU Realm time, Tuesday, and I hope to see you there. I'm following you on Twitch at least, so I get notifications next stream. Thank you so much, Fuse. I appreciate it. It was a very nice stream. Thanks for streaming. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you. You guys as well. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully I will see you on Tuesday. Bye.